Hey, what is up guys? My name is Nort and today I'm going to be showing you the heist requirements and essentially just telling you what you have to do to set up your own heist in Grand Theft Auto 5 online. Now before I get into this video, if you could be kind enough to leave a like on the video below, it does help me out, and also be sure to subscribe to my channel for more Grand Theft Auto 5 content every single day. But let's get into this video because recently, after a bit of research, IGN, who have been in fact in very close contact with Rockstar Games, have posted out an article with information given to them from Rockstar Games, essentially telling them how to create and start your own heist in Grand Theft Auto Online. With the Heist DLC just a few days away, I really can't wait to get my hands on what we are going to be just taking a look at and mucking around with and having fun with, because this update looks absolutely awesome. But you guys are here to see the requirements, so let's get into this video and I hope you do enjoy. So it starts off with each heist requiring a maximum of 4 players. You must have all 4 players. You can't have 3, you can't have 2, you can't have 1. You must have 4 players to start a heist. All of which must be over the rank of 12, which I think is very good of Rockstar, because other missions you need to be higher ranks, some of them 60, 70 ranks, even maybe 100 ranks. However, heists are particularly low because of course Rockstar do know that heists are pretty much the most anticipated DLC since the game has been released. So you have to be over level 12 to play heists. So what I recommend doing is between now and the release date on March the 10th, which is only just a few days away, play a few races, play a few missions, do a few jobs, and get yourself the extra RP to get yourself to level 12 if you aren't level 12 already. Now within these 4 players, one person must be designated the heist leader. Now although you guys are thinking, yeah, that sounds cool, I really can't wait to lead a heist, I can sort out the payments of everyone, I can sort out what's going to happen, I can enroll everyone, I can be captain of the team, you might want to hold that thought back, because as I carry on, we're going to get into the pros and cons of this heist leader who essentially leads the whole kind of mission or job. Or to be the heist leader, you must have a high-end apartment, and you can't start any form of heist without this type of apartment, which will cost you at least a few $100,000 in the game. Now if you're wondering, what's a high-end apartment? What class is within the category of a high-end apartment? Well, essentially any apartment with a planning room, and this is an image of a planning room which I'm showing you on the screen right now. The planning room is essentially just that room which hasn't been used for anything, but it does contain a huge blueprint map, it does contain a desk with a computer on it, some shelves, some seats, a sofa. It contains all of those things which will allow you to plan for a heist, which of course we can see in the heist trailers as well, alongside tons of other images given to us by Rockstar. So in order to actually start a heist, the heist leader, not the crew, just the leader, must in fact obtain this high-end apartment so we can use that to start up and prep and plan for the heist. Now that you can start to launch heist, you must make sure that you start all the prep work and build the score itself before you in fact start the actual heist mission. So during the start of the heist, you'll have to make sure you get everything together, make sure everything is sorted out for you to do the sort of finale of that heist mission to build your way up to the actual heist finale. So essentially, you're just going to have to go around starting with the prep work, get all the equipment, get all the guns, get all the vehicles, whatever you need to get for that heist, you'll have to start by getting all of that stuff first before you can in fact pull off the whole heist itself. So I'm going to read out exactly the pros and cons of the heist leader. Now this could be good, it could be bad, I want to know your thoughts about these in the comment section below, but bearing in mind the heist leader has full control over the actual heist itself. So it starts off saying the heist leader will only have contact with Lester, as Lester will only contact the heist leader directly when there's a new job, and it's up to the leader to invite the players to the crew. Now I believe you can have anyone. I'm not too sure if you can only have one team to do every single heist, or one team just to pull off one heist mission. However, I think that'd be a major flaw if you had to use the same people. So what I'm thinking is that the heist leader will be the only person contacted by Lester, and then it's up to him to invite the 4 players in. So what I'm guessing is if you have a high-end apartment, Lester will contact you. If you don't have a high-end apartment, Lester won't contact you. That is just kind of my guess. However, it doesn't mean you can't play the heist mission at all. You can of course join people who do have high-end apartments, and you can act as a crew member of them. However, the heist leader is able to assign each position to each player, and they're also able to pick the heist outfits which everyone will be wearing, and also allocate each player their cut. Now, I'm not too sure if Rockstar will make it so you can actually give that player nothing, but what I think they're doing is essentially allowing you to choose certain percentages. For example, do you want to give this guy 10%, 20%, 30%, and so on, and you can essentially pick the percentage you believe that guy should get by the end of the heist. Now, of course, I doubt you can pick 0% because that would be kind of harsh on the guy, and it would kind of cause a lot of disruption and anger within the Heist DLC itself, so I believe you'll have to give him something, but it's up to the Heist leader to allocate exactly how much he wants to give to the other crew members. As well as this, like I said, he can allocate each position for each crew member. For example, you can be a getaway driver, a shooter, or a hacker. I'm really not sure exactly all of these positions, but you can assign each one to each position, and of course you can negotiate where everyone wants to be, but the heist leader ultimately has the final decision. However, some of you guys are probably thinking right now, can't the heist leader pick his own cut? And yes, he can. He can pick his own cut, he can give himself the most money out of the whole crew. However, listen to the cons before you start hating on this. The cons are that the heist leader is the person who has to pay for all the setup costs. For example, you need to get yourself a car or a weapon or some ammo. He will have to pay for all of that out of his account. I don't think Rockstar will make it so it's stupid amounts, because what would be the point in that? But it's still something the heist leader has to do, which the other crew members don't. So the only person with the real risk in this is the heist leader. The other crew members are just in it for the ride. Unlike the leader, other crew members will also get a payment upon every single mission. However, the heist leader won't get the cash until the finale is done. Now, this is something I found really interesting, and I'm not too sure if they mean the finale of the actual mission or the finale of the whole heist thing. I'm really not too sure what Rockstar are trying to say there. However, I think the heist leader will only get the money if they complete the heist successfully. However, the other crew members will get money at different points within the heist. For example, during setup, during prep, during all these other things, they will get paid per each time they do it at different checkpoints, at different parts around the heist mission. However, only the heist leader can get paid by the time they finish the actual heist mission. Now, that is pretty much the heist requirements and setup and how it all kind of works in one video. I do hope you enjoy it. If you did, a like is very much appreciated, and also be sure to subscribe to my channel for more Grand Theft Auto 5 content every single day. Rockstar have also reinforced the fact that each heist role will have its own incentives, advantages, and disadvantages, so it makes everything kind of proportionate. It won't make people always want to be the same role. So I think they've done something to each role which will be very, very persuasive to actually pick that role. So I really can't wait to see what Rockstar have in store for us when this downloadable content does end up dropping to Grand Theft Auto Online on Tuesday, March the 10th, just next week. I really can't wait. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below, guys. Of course, none of this is 100% confirmed, as it wasn't from Rockstar, but believe me when I say this, you probably already know that IGN have been working close with Rockstar on previous DLCs and upcoming things coming in Grand Theft Auto 5. So this article is most likely going to be real, and it's going to be legit. And to be honest, when reading this, it seems very reasonable exactly what they've written. So this appears to be the whole heist requirement and setup, and I want to say thank you to IGN for sending me this article. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. But guys, I hope you do enjoy this video. Let me know in the comment section below which role you believe is going to be your most favorite role in Heist. Of course, not all the roles have been told from Rockstar yet. However, if you could just pick a role, for example, getaway driver, the hacker, the assault person, the person who goes running in, guns blazing, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to know which role you believe you'll pick first and love the most. So guys, my name is Nort. Hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.